kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say, no.
What is up, people? Showing up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I wanted to bring you guys a quick review for the One Piece Bandai Anime Heroes Roanoa Zoro. This is a new line that's out from Bandai. I know they have a series on this for One Piece. For One Piece, they have a series for this on Naruto, and I believe they have one for Saint Seiya. I found this at my local Target, and I wanted to make sure I reviewed this for you guys now. So one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and pick this up, because Zoro is my favorite character in One Piece, and for a $20 figure, from the packaging, this thing actually looked pretty solid, so I wanted to go ahead and get it for myself. So this is actually going to be in my collection, not just a review or something I'm going to sell, this particular one. I do have all three, so I will be selling those as a set if anyone is interested. But so again, you can have her in the back. This is the first wave. You get the Monkey D. Luffy, you get Sanji, and you get Roanoa Zoro. I do have some concerns, but again, I'll talk about that once I get this figure open, which I'll do right now. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this thing out of the package and see what we got here. Now, one thing that I want to complain about and just get out of the way is, if you guys are not familiar with One Piece, Zoro carries 3 swords. You know, he has one here, 2. Why do you look? He has more than that. Wow, they give him all his swords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, we'll have to examine this further, but it looks like he came with all of his swords, probably even up to no, I know they didn't give him the Wano Arc swords, but again, we'll get him out of here and we'll be able to tell that for sure. Now, the one thing that I do want to complain about is it doesn't look like Zoro has a alternate head where he could hold one of the blades in his teeth. And again, I know this is a $20 figure, but again, Zoro's claim to fame is that, again, he holds a sword in each hand and one in his mouth. So how do you have a figure that can't do that? That to me is just kind of weird. But again, let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these accessories, and we'll come up with an explanation. All right, we are back with Roanoa Zoro. Let's take a look at the figure up close now that he's out of the packaging. And again, what can I say? I actually like it. Again, for a $20 figure, with the exceptions of the holes on the arms and such, this is actually a pretty solid figure. I like the paint apps. Again, if we get a close-up of his face, you can kind of see this is the post-time skip Zoro. Again, you can kind of see the cut he got on the side of his eye, presumably from Mihawk. And again, you can also see the gash he has across his chest as well. Again, it's all detailed very well. I like the greens, the hair. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job. And again, you can see under here, it's just a plain cloth. It is a little bit movable, so you can get him in some standard poses. The knees themselves, they bend. Ankle pivot on a little rocker. And again, you can just tell that, again, this is a $20 figure, because again, you can clearly see the holes, where if this was a SH Figure Arts or something of that level, it wouldn't have these really noticeable things. I mean, they're a little annoying, but again, it's not a deal breaker, especially for a $20 figure. Not in my opinion, at least. So again, I like it. So we have Zoro here. Let's take a look at these swords. Now, the reason why they're multiple is because we have sheathed swords, and then we have them outside of the sheaths. So we have Sanji's 3 swords. Get a nice little close-up of them. And I can just tell you from the beginning, off the rip, that the ones that the swords that are already in their sheaths are the best ones as far as quality and as far as durability, because I'll show you in a while. At least two of my swords were bent. But again, I like the detail in the swords. They came out pretty good. So again, as you can see here, there's plenty of detail in each of the swords. The reds, the golds, the browns on the hilt. Again, I know it's Shunsui. Can't remember all the names of his swords right now. I know I am a horrible Zoro fan. But again, I like the detail. And again, these are all faux swords, so if you just give it a little tug, it just comes off like that, but then you can just kind of pop it back in. You can do that for each of the swords. You could probably interchange them if you wanted to. And I'll drop one off camera. All right, here we go. And as you can see, they're meant to fit and they look good. And then how you put them on is he has a little open slot here where you can kind of just push the swords through like so. That's one. That's two. And three. Like so. So if you kind of just want to have him in a standard standing pose with all three of his swords, you can do that. And he stands pretty good. Now again, here's my, again, I mentioned this before, here's my biggest gripe. They 100% could have, I would have rather them gotten rid of the extra set of swords and given me a way for Sanji to hold all three swords. Again, just give us an alternate head with the swords that could be placed on the inside, or just give us an alternate head with the actual sword already there. Again, that is one of Zoro's prime things, is him holding three swords at one time. So them not having that is just weird to me. But I digress. Let's quickly take a look at the swords, and then we'll switch out the hands and we'll get out of here. So again, as you can see here, again, I don't know if this is on every one, but on mine, the swords are very flimsy, plastic. Like if I played around with these a little bit too much, these would snap almost immediately. But I'm pretty sure I could warm this up with a blow dryer and it would be fixed just fine. So as long as you're not doing any like crazy play for a $20 figure, it works. Again, same one here. This one, the black blade, again, it's a little bent. And you can kind of see some of the details in the actual blade. It's not bad looking, but it's not great either. And again, this is the one, it's just completely bent. But again, nothing but a little bit of heat wouldn't fix that. And again, it's not bad. Comes with two alternate hands to change them out. Just pop one off. Pop one on. Like so. I say like so as I struggle. There we go. And then you can easily just put, look at that already. Be careful, guys. These things are just asking to be broken. And you can see he can hold the sword just fine. All right, so again, $20 Rondo Zoa figure. Stand them up to a 6-inch scale Dragon Ball figure, just for scale. Again, for $20, if you're a One Piece fan, if you're a Zoro fan, I'd definitely pick one up. Again, they could, in the next wave, I really hope that they decide to bring in an alternate head. But again, this is just a quick review of Zoro. Have a good one.